Hey everyone, welcome back. So in this session, we are going to discuss about some additional data transformation steps. So I will simply click here on transform data so that we will head over to the Power Query editor. All right, it might take some time. Fine. So let's say, first of all, if I'll scroll to the right, so you can see that here we have one column by the name panic score, right? And if I will further click here on the drop down, first of all, let's change the column profiling to entire data set. And if I'll further click on the drop down and we'll click on sort ascending, so you will see that the minimum value available in this column, that is panic score column, is 1. And if I'll further sort this in the descending order, so you will see that the maximum value available in this column is 10. Now let's say I am interested in adding one more column to this particular data set. And in that particular column, I want 3 different values to be there. That is high, medium, and low, based on the panic score values that we have available in the panic score column. So what we can do, we can simply click here on add column. And then we can simply click here on custom column. All right. Or might be we can simply click on conditional column. Yes, and here in conditional column, we can give the name to the new column. So let's say the new column that we are going to create is going to be named panic score. And in the bracket, I'm writing high, medium, low. So for high, medium, and low, I'm writing HML, and I'll close the bracket. And this is the name of the new column. And we will say if the value in the panic score column, all right, if the value in the panic score column is, let's say, less than, might be 4, then in that case, we want the output to be low. Sorry. And if the panic score is, let's say, greater than might be 8, then we will say that the panic score HML is going to be high. And for all other remaining values, we want the panic score HML to be medium. So we can create the conditional column in this way, and we'll then simply click on OK. All right. So it's going to add a new column for us. And for this particular column, the data type is obviously text data type. But here, as of now, you can see ABC123 is written. So we'll change it to text. So I'll click here on this icon and we'll change it to text from here. Also, you should note that whatever changes we have made here in Power Query Editor, all the changes are visible here in applied step section, right? So now we have 3 kinds of values in this column, panic score HML column. If I'll further click on load more, first of all, click on drop down and load more. So let's see what are the different kinds of values that we have. So we have 3 kinds of values, that is high, low, and medium, which were added based on the conditions that we created. Now that was one of the data transformation that we wanted to perform. All right, if I'll unfilter the rows. All right. So that was one of the data transformation that we performed. Let's say we want to perform one more data transformation wherein we have our heart rate column. All right. So I'll scroll to the left. All right. So here we have this heart rate column. And let's say you were told that the values provided in this heart rate column were incorrect, and all the values present in this column are to be reduced by 1 in order to correct them. So here in this case, since we do not want to add a new column with the corrected values, we want the values to be updated in the same column. So instead of clicking here on add column option, we will now click on transform option, right? And then after clicking on transform, here you can see that under this number column group, we have something called standard. So I'll simply click on standard. We'll select subtract from here. And let's say we want to subtract each one of the value by 1. So I'll simply specify mention value 1 here and simply click on OK. So you can see that the values present in this heart rate column were reduced by 1, and in the applied steps corresponding title is also written here, that is subtracted from column. Now, since we want to apply these changes, whatever changes we have made, we want to apply these changes, and we, let's say, want to stay here in Power Query Editor only. So I'll click here on Home tab. Then I'll click on this close and apply option, and we'll then just simply click on apply. So it's going to apply the changes, whatever changes we have made here in Power Query Editor. It might take some time. And the changes were applied, right? So if, let's say, we want to go back to the report view, so we can simply click here on this option, that is close and apply, and it will bring us back to the report view. So these were the additional data transformation steps that we had to perform. And that's all for this session. We'll meet in the next session. Till then, thank you. Bye-bye.